Today, we're looking upwards, you could say. We're focusing on your chimney.
That part of the house a lot of us, well, kind of ignore unless there's smoke pouring into the room, right?
Exactly. And we've been looking at some information from Chimney Masters. They're based right here in Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
And they really highlight some hidden dangers that go way beyond just wanting a nice fire. We're talking real safety issues.
Yeah, it's more than just ambiance. The whole system needs to work correctly, safely, and neglect, well, it can cause some serious problems you might not even connect to the chimney at first.
Okay, let's dive right in. First up, something you can't see or smell. Carbon monoxide. What's the risk here?
Right, CO. It's a byproduct, when the fuel in your fireplace doesn't burn completely, and being odorless, colorless, that's what makes it so insidious.
Invisible danger.
Totally. And Chimney Masters points out common causes for buildup, especially things like animal nests blocking the flue. That happens a lot around Charlotte, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, birds, squirrels, plus leaves, general debris, or even just heavy creosote buildup can block things up. And also, a damaged flue liner, that's the inside lining, can stop it venting properly.
And the effects. They're not just feeling a bit off, are they?
No, not at all. Starts maybe like the flu, headache, dizzy, nausea.
Yeah.
But it can get very serious very fast. It can be fatal,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is why Chimney Masters really pushes for those annual inspections. Check for blockages, make sure the liner's okay, ensure the damper works right for airflow.
Okay, super important. Let's switch to something maybe more dramatic sounding. Chimney fires.
Yeah, and they're not just dramatic, they're frighteningly common. Chimney Masters mentioned, citing the CSIA, that they're a leading cause of residential fires.
That's startling. What actually catches fire?
It's the creosote, that black terry stuff that builds up from burning wood. It's highly flammable
I see.
and can build up in stages. Starts flaky, but can become thick, hard, almost like tar. That later stage stuff is really dangerous, ignites easily.
So you could have a fire inside the chimney itself.
Exactly. And Chimney Masters notes, sometimes it's loud, popping, lots of smoke, but other times it can be a slow burn, almost silent, happening inside the structure.
Still causing damage, though.
Oh yeah, significant hidden damage. The solution really is regular, professional chimney sweeping. Like the service Chimney Masters provides, they have the tools to get that creosote out.
Right. Okay, let's talk water. Charlotte gets its fair share of rain and humidity. How does that impact chimneys?
It's a big factor. Water is surprisingly destructive over time. Chimney Masters talks about how it gets in cracks in the crown, which is the top slab,
Okay.
deteriorated mortar between the bricks, maybe a missing or damaged cap or failing flashing. That's the seal where the chimney meets the roofline.
And what kind of damage are we talking about once water gets in?
Well, it can rust metal parts like the damper. It breaks down the bricks and mortar that gets expensive to fix. You can get leaks into your attic, ceilings, walls. Mold is a big concern, too. And critically, it weakens the whole chimney structure.
Which leads nicely, or maybe not so nicely, into structural failure. Chimneys are heavy.
They really are. And think about years of that water damage we just talked about. Maybe foundation shifts from our Charlotte soil, or even damage from a previous, maybe small chimney fire.
Right.
It all compromises the stability. Chimney Master sees chimneys that are leaning, shedding bricks. It's a serious safety hazard if one were to collapse, partially or fully.
Onto the roof, or worse.
Exactly. So they do structural assessments and can handle rebuilding or restoration work if it's needed.
Okay, one last area, critters. You mentioned nests earlier.
Yes, chimneys can look like a great home for animals. Birds and Chimney Masters is aware of protected species like chimney swifts, so they handle things properly. Squirrels, raccoons sometimes.
If the chimney isn't capped, I guess.
Precisely. A missing or damaged cap is an open invitation. Their nesting materials, plus leaves and twigs, cause blockages.
Which means smoke in the house. Increased CO risk.
Both. Plus, the animals themselves can bring in fleas, ticks, unpleasant odors, and cause damage just by being there. The fix is usually straightforward. Remove the blockage safely and install a proper chimney cap, ideally one with an animal guard. Chimney Masters handles that.
Got it. So the overall message seems pretty clear. Ignoring your chimney isn't really an option if you care about safety and, frankly, avoiding big repair bills.
Absolutely. It's about prevention. An annual inspection and cleaning, like the kind Chimney Masters does, can save you thousands down the line and, more importantly, protect your family.
So if you're listening, maybe in the Charlotte area or anywhere with a chimney, really, and you're thinking, when's the last time I had it checked?
Now's the time to think about it.
Definitely. For that peace of mind, you can reach out to Chimney Masters. Their number is 888-224-6226.
That's 888-224-6226.
Or check out their website, www.wechimneymasters.com.
It really does come down to peace of mind, doesn't it? Knowing that part of your home is safe. Maybe ask yourself, what's one small step you can take today towards feeling secure about your chimney?